Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now, can they get him away? He is through here! And that was very necessary. Juke. Pedri. Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish right from the top draw. And we have liftoff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Thuram. Company.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's intervened well there. Pedri. And he was quick to react. Lam.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a cute ball. Company is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafinha. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he welcomes it in. Little pass back. Rodri. Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there. Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Ibrahimovic! And that's in! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ronaldinho. Passing nice and neat. Adams clears without hesitation. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this. Pedri. Now Timber. Mbappe. It's Saka. Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. Pullet. Cristiano Ronaldo is having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Gullit. And this is Ronaldinho. Cross into... Oh, good effort! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. Down to business again. And here's Gullit. He's gone for goal.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Good chance here! And here's Mbappe. And it's Rijkaard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he cuts out the supply. Spread out to the left. Pedri. That's the keeper's ball. Cristiano Ronaldo currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Gullit. Ronaldinho. Gullit. And that could set him on his... It's Ibrahimovic! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Lahm. Lahm ventures forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Lahm picks it up out wide. That's a decent clearance. Oh, what? There's the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's not getting past him there. Xavi. No, that's been intercepted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Ibrahimovic. Timber has given away a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 26, el dorsal 18 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 10. Cambio de jugadores.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, nice interception. Quality ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise going forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want... Haaland! Goal! They are playing them off the park. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, that's fabulous. He's on it, can he get away? He's rising! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exit.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So straight into the action. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Cristiano Ronaldo goes down, but nothing given. Ronaldinho. That's very neat. Shot, surely! Now that is a hefty challenge. Pedri. Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Aguero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's in on... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. He's picked his way. Messi! Chiellini. Pot chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Company defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodri, a player who needs no introduction. Gullit. Ibra. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Aguero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. Manchester United are back on level terms. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Manchester United have their lead. That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Ball in towards them, getting up there! And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. No way through, so back it comes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now there, and he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho with the short one. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Aguero.
2 added minutes
And
has
it's
been
Messi.
indicated.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zaire Emery. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho has an approach to the game which is pretty much... And the referee says that is that for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pass is just off target. Serginho. Messi. Zaire Emery. Messi. Great vision. Spread to the right. Haaland. Look at the space here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today,
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Manchester
Red is the colour,
United.
the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a newser of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Now he's got space here. Xavi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Rooney running with the ball. Raul. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rodri. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Xavi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pull it. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Raul. Now it's Rooney. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Yep, it's a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, what a bullet! And he's there to belt it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Hullet. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Chiellini clears without hesitation. Passing nice and neat. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Dembele. And here's Yamal. He's having a pop! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're back in front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Manchester United leading now. Lovely bit of skill. That's a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now it's Rodri. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Gullit.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Now it's Dembele. Raul. Chiellini. Xavi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Dembele. Chiellini. And here's Raul. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri. Chiellini. And it's Rodri. Gullit. Xavi, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And it's Chiellini. Oh, well played, well played. And for the first half, that is that. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
And we get things going again.
Number 4.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
14. Rooney.
Ronaldinho.
Number 6.
And he's in on goal.
Schneider.
Takes a shot.
Number 23.
Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Number 20.
This time, surely. And it's in. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yamal. And it's Schneider. Ibrahimovic. Puyol cuts out the pass. Xavi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pinches it off him.
Manchester United have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Manchester United with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Yamal. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great ball if he can get there. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
changes
3,
afoot here, and from both
Lisandro
sides.
Martinez. Coming on the field is number 7.
Looking for the run.
Substitution in progress.
Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with...
Oh no, what has happened here? Lahm, oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's quick to return it. Messi makes a dash for it. Chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little
chance for a shot! And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.